Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are now live. You are now live, like Channel 5. You are now live. Well, welcome live. I'm just gonna start talking. Whoever signs on. But I'm not worried about it. So we're telling your followers that you've started a live video. Hangout, we're telling more followers to join your video. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, I'm just going to just be myself while they find people or whatever, what have you. I'm just going to be myself and fix things up here. I don't wait for 100 people to join. I just go ahead and do my thing, even with one person, because my focus is that I'm just gonna go back and see the recording anyway, and whoever gets it. It's real simple, like whoever joins. That's real simple, like too. But I'm just gonna fix things up. And this is mostly for me, so doesn't matter if people join or not, because when I review it, I'm learning something about me that maybe I didn't know. Maybe I should know. So whenever I get on this level, you just start doing live stuff, it's not really for the people. This ain't for the people. It's not really for the people. It's really for me to go ahead and see what I'm thinking about all by myself. So I'm just gonna get my little food together, eat a little snack, and those that join. But tastes mighty fine. This right here, is raspberry jam. Raspberry jam and ground nut paste. I'm trying to get the proper name. Back in the US, we call it peanut butter and jelly. But here, in order for you to know what you're looking for, raspberry jam and ground nut paste. Paste sound kind of funny. That's why I didn't buy it the first time I saw it. I'm like, paste? Like toothpaste? Facial paste? What is paste? I wasn't familiar with that terminology, so I skipped it. And it seems like whenever I go live, it's like I tap into my other personalities. You say, I knew he was weird. Other personality. Well, see, Geminis start out with about 2. And then if certain things take place in their lives, trauma or otherwise, they have these extra ones that come in as protection, that come in as healing, that come in as a different side, so that you can be well fortified. And when you're a loner like me, you need to be well fortified. There's all kinds of folks out there. Folks are not always as pleasant as they seem. Folks are not as gentle and kind as they seem. Some folks got a lot of stuff with them. And you'll find out all of this just from living life. It's a nice breeze coming down. Just from living life. So right now I'm not going out my way to try to motivate anyone, but I'm allowing my communication as I sit here and chat with myself on video, because I don't see anyone chiming in, and that's good. So I can just be myself without trying to worry about, this person just chimed in. Let me see what I can say something special. No. Not happening. And I know that people can connect to my video without showing up. So I know they're there. I know they are there. So, well, I'm just gonna enjoy this raspberry jam and paste. Meanwhile, the whole Instagram staff, or all the robots, the nanobots are trying to let people know that I'm live. While they're doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and role play. Role play? Role play. If you don't like it, you can roll out while I play. Now I see what they mean by paste, because it's getting a little thick now. Getting a little thick like. It's rather tasty. After this, I'm gonna definitely need some cereal, some natural cereal, of course, and some almond milk. Thank you very much. I will need me some almond milk and some natural cereal to help chase down the groundnut paste and the raspberry jam. I will never note to self, don't get any more raspberry jam anymore. There are just too many C's to deal with. So those that are watching live get to see me in rare form. Because when I go live, I just say what I feel. Because whoever's getting it is getting it. And whoever's recording it, if you're wise, you'll record it. Because I don't know how to send it to myself. Actually, I do. I found out once before, but it was rather difficult. Because I had to play this recording and then get another phone and record. Because I don't have a tech team, no tech team, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I was sitting here thinking, all to myself, and I didn't say, well, hey, self. I just started talking. If you gotta pause and say, hey there, self, there's some herbs and some medication for that kind of stuff. But I was sitting here thinking all by my lonesome. Maybe people can hear you now. Maybe the topic to this live needs to be, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If I go into the different stages of personality or go into the different stages of monologue, folks might be able to hear you. Folks might be able to hear me. You too, if you tried it. But I was sitting here to myself, and I was saying, sitting here to myself and by myself, and I was saying, maybe I should monologue what other people actually think. Because sometimes people don't trust it or believe it, belie it, until they hear it for themselves from the thoughts of someone else, from the mind of the one speaking, or from the actions of the one performing, or they see someone doing a live confession. That's normally silhouette. They normally hide and do that. But if I go into monologue and do it, folks will probably be crazy enough to take the monologue and say, this is what he's really saying and this is what he's really feeling. You know, make sure you get the whole video. Make sure you get the whole video and make sure that they didn't cut anything out. There's some serious chewing, but it is well with my soul. Groundnut paste and raspberry jam. Bam, bam, bam. Anyway, when I was telling people about, when I told them like, you're not just having sex with someone, you are connecting spirit to spirit. It's like no one chimed in on that. But if I monologue and say, girl, you didn't just have sex with me. It wasn't just sex. My spirit connected to your spirit, baby girl. Everybody that I ever had sex with joined us on our one-to-one encounter. Everybody that you were ever with, and everybody that I was ever with, showed up at the meeting with just you and I. See, when I go there, it makes it more real to some folk. Does it not? How about the one that goes into the level of, well, I abused you because I could. Because I could get away with it. I appeared to be who I wasn't. I appeared to be one way, but I was really another way inside. So I abused you because I could. Imagine somebody coming straight out and talking like that. People don't know the mindset of the people until they hear a confession or they hear a monologue. Then all of a sudden they go, damn, is that what happened? I don't know. There's a show called Criminal Minds, where you get into, can you hear me now? Criminal Minds is a series, a television series about those that get into the mind of the criminal, that understand the mind of the criminal, that get into understanding and researching and studying the psyche of the criminal. When they do that, they know exactly what the criminal is going to do next. It's amazing what a little studying and research can do. This right here is called black bread. And I tell you what, I declare that this bread, this here bread, is the darnest, bestest, nicest, loveliest doggone bread that a brother has ever had. Forget, can you pass the Grey Poupon? Can you pass the black bread, please? Somebody talk black to me. Can you pass the black bread, please? Thank you very much. This stuff right here, for those that aren't awake, this right here will wake up your third eye, your fourth eye, your first eye, your second eye, your third, fourth, fifth. This right here will wake up your soul. Best bread I ever had in this life cycle. What is he talking about? This life cycle. Didn't he mean to say it's the best bread he ever had in his lifetime? Or the best bread he ever had in his life? See, I know things that you don't know about me. I've been here many life cycles ago. I've been here many life cycles, some parts of life alone. So I'm very aware of what that ground-up pace. I'm very aware of what I'm talking to you about, or at this point talking to myself about. When I say that this is the best bread I ever had in any life cycle, it bears witness with my soul, because there is no recollection. There's no recollection or memory of any bread this good, or at any level, or in any life cycle. The mind has memory. The body has memory. The soul, with its many downloads, has memory. And in my soul's memory, not my body's memory. Body don't remember this. But in my soul's memory, in the downloads that I've had in my soul, there is no memory in storage. The soul's storage. The soul has storage. There's no memory in storage. I can recalculate all day. There's no memory in the soul's storage of ever having bread this good. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'm able to tell you about memory based on the downloads in my soul, in my soul's memory, not my body's memory. There's nothing in storage about this bread. And I'm having it for the first time. All in favor say aye. All those opposed say nay. And all those that think he's losing his doggone mind, in the comments just say, brother, you're gone. Whatever you are and whoever you are gone. Very good. Right now we'll have a spot of tea. That herbal tea is about 3 or 4 types of tea. Maybe 3. It's about, maybe was it stingy nettle, something else, and something else. Blessed thistle, stingy nettle, or stingy thistle, and one other I think is in this tea. This tea is mighty good. It's doing so things within the human. It's doing so many different things in the human body, in my temple right now. Mixed with the black bread, the groundnut paste, and the raspberry jam. This is working wonders. So, am I sweating a little bit? My gosh. Woo. But anyway, I'm having the time of my doggone life cycle right here. What a time, what a time. Why am I eating sandwich from the bowl? I would rather eat sandwich from the bowl rather than eating sandwich from a flat plate for some reason. And no, it has nothing to do with flat earth and round earth and sphere earth. I'm just eating a sandwich from the bowl. Not giving reference to anything else. Not giving hashtag to anything else at this time. I'm just eating. Chatting with myself and those that are being sneaky to check me out. And just drinking a spot of tea. Herbal tea. Yes, I will eat the last 3 crumbs. And I will lick some paste with my right hand. This is my right hand. I don't care what y'all see, what y'all think y'all see. I'm holding up my right hand, even though it appears to be my left. Look how the thumb goes inward. It would do that with his left. It would do that anyway. It would go inward anyway. But it's a mirror. Proof of that is, look, you're seeing, in my right hand, you're seeing something written backwards, which proves to you that it's mirror. He's actually eating with his right hand. For those that think that I'm offending the countries upon the continent by eating with my left hand, y'all just don't know. I'm right-handed, so a lot of times I do everything with my right hand. I even wipe my ass with my right hand. But you get crazy when I extend my left, when you see me eating with my left. My left is actually my cleanest hand, doggone it. But because folks have been miseducated, because folks have been educated by the Europeans, educated by colonizers, or educated by the Babylonians, right seems right, left seems left, up seems up, and down seems down. You have no clue about what's 1000% true, because the Babylonian system makes you think a certain way, walk a certain way, be a certain way. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper. Drink. I do not own the rights for that lovely quick little song in case someone wants to hold me accountable for that. You're going to suspend my account, do so just because, not because of anything that I've said or done. But then again, you'll do it because of what I've said or done. Metaverses. Typical for doing that. I'm sorry, I should talk and face the camera so the nanotechnology can get everything. But as I sit here, I don't sit here waiting, because this is going to go out. whether I have people listening, people chimed in, people clicked in or not. Such is life. But I will say that was one of the best sandwiches. And I will say that this has been one of the best cups of teas, even though it looks like I'm drinking it with my left hand. It's been the best I've ever had. If I did it like this, it would be politically correct. But I'm not trying to show off. This is my right hand. If I turned all the way this way, you'd see it to be true. Who's trying to impress anybody? Not I. Not I. Yes, it's regular herbal tea. It's not weed tea for those that would accuse me of being high in his life. He's high in his life. He's high in his life, not. But that's darn good tea, let me tell you. Darn good tea. Got people texting me. Maybe they're saying, "Oh man, you're messing up. Get off quickly." Somebody's sending me something. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Company name, slogan, Your name, CEO, What in the world? Your name, Your name, Your name, Don't want my name. Yeah. Just letting the printer know the company name rather than my name is a whole lot better. Yeah, it's a whole lot better. Whole lot better. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I tell you what. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yep, so. Yeah. So I'm just making sure that they get this one. Company name is cool. So I'm just making sure it goes out. Company name is T.A.L.S.I.H.O, the Aboriginal Lifesavers International Humanitarian Outreach. That's the company. That's the company there, people. And I do declare that that company shall see great things happen on this continent. Did you hear what I said? Should I repeat it? T.A.L.S.I.H.O, the Humanitarian NGO, shall see great things happen on this continent, starting here in Ghana. And that's the story. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it there, baby. Yeah. Sticking right to it. Sticking right to it. Yes, indeed. Help the needy. Yeah. So I'm putting this thing down as I'm putting things together. CEO is Nuhu Abdul Jadid. Founder That would be me. Yep. Yeah, that'll be me. Founder. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yep. Jabari Bumani, Charging Horse. That's the name. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. So what? Those that know my government name, they're good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Yes, indeed. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on. So, I'm doing this and I'm just getting my stuff together here. You hear what I'm saying? Getting myself together. Know what I mean? That's what's going on. I'm getting myself together as I'm communicating with these folks. This is what I do all day long. Research stuff and have little chats. Not all with myself, but my thoughts. These are my thoughts. My thoughts are out loud right now. So what you're doing is that you're hearing my thoughts as I sit here. Mm-hmm. You're hearing my thoughts as I sit here. I'm just sharing my thoughts as I sit here. That's all. That's all. Sharing my thoughts as I sit here. That's all I'm doing. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts as I sit here. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Ooh. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sitting here. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sitting here, sharing my thoughts. I'm just sitting here, sitting here, sitting here, sharing my thoughts. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sitting here, sharing my thoughts. 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 My thoughts. My thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Just sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Just sitting here. Just sitting here. just sitting here, sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sharing, sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts, my thoughts, my thoughts. You're hearing me sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts, my thoughts, my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sitting here sharing my thoughts. Whether someone comes and listens or not, I don't care. I'm just sharing my thoughts. 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 Sitting here, just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing, yeah, I'm just sharing my thoughts. And I'm just sharing my thoughts. Don't you know I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Singing to a cell phone. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I should drink water. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm not even a singer, but I feel like singing. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Ooh, singing into a bottle of water. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Wow. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing, boom, 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 my thoughts, boom, boom, boom. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Well, I'm just sharing, sharing my thoughts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing. God is sharing. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Woo! I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sharing, woo, sharing, sharing my thoughts. He's just sharing, y'all. He's just sharing. He's just sharing. He's just sharing. He's just sharing. He's just sharing his thoughts. He's just sharing. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing, y'all. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing my thoughts into a bottle of water. Sharing my thoughts into a red top. Sharing my thoughts. 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 I'm just sharing. Sharing my thoughts. My thoughts. Yeah. Didn't want to talk with water or sing with water. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts into a cup of an empty cup. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts, y'all. Sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Well now, glasses. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Woo! I'm just sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts. You know, I'm sharing my thoughts straight out my mind. I'm talking life. I'm not so blind. I'm seeing the top and the chrome. Sharing this straight from my dome. Sharing it on my couch. Not trying to be such a couch. Such a slouch. Such a slouch. Such a slouch. Such a slouch. I'm sharing my thoughts. Doing my walks. Sharing my bowl. Keeping my soul. Sharing my bottle. At the full throttle. Sharing my cup, saying what's up. Sharing my spray, saying what you say. I don't know what to do. I'm sharing even something blue. Some folks call it a shoe. I'm just sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts. You can click on now. I'm just sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts. I'm not trying to be a clown. I'm just sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts. Sharing my thoughts, 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 sharing my thoughts. I'm just sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts. There appears to be one person there. Welcome. I was just sharing my thoughts. I didn't look through my glasses and notice there was someone there. Welcome. Well, it's a person. Welcome. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Even if there's one, let there be one, and I will share my thoughts. I was all caught up. I was caught up in that song, sharing my thoughts, that I forgot to look and see if someone was there. So I waved back at you, and I said, welcome. I'm all sweaty, but I don't care. Because whoever comes to this channel, or this page, or this Instagram feed, or this live, will see that I'm just here sharing my thoughts as they come to my mind. We can talk about anything. It doesn't matter, because I will speak what is in my mind. I will speak what is in my mind. Because I know that life seems to be a little more straightforward. Seems to be a little more to the point than sitting here trying to download in, load up, load out, load. Live, you just go for it. You just go ahead in and see what's happening. And that's why the live is so cool. So cool to me. And I don't normally go live. But whenever I do go live, it's like the Gemini takes over. It's like the ultra personality takes over. And then I just find myself just being just as wild as I want to be. Just as to the point as I want to be. And not worry about it. As you can see, I was having all kinds of fun before you even showed up. Having all kinds of fun. Because I can have fun all by myself. I'm not afraid of being alone. People say, yeah, excuse the squeak, I was moving my chair out the way. Some folks don't like being alone. They can't handle it. They always got to have somebody around. You see the wind is blowing, the blinds open. People walk by, they can glance in. But some folks cannot handle being alone. But I just relish in it. Because I'm not going to argue with myself on not one of my personalities. There's a total of 6. You're like, who am I listening to? Well, we all have multiple things going on. We all have multiple personalities. There's the public you, however many you operate in. And then there's the private you, however many you operate in. It's not all the same. There's the you that you don't mind showing the public. Then there's the you that you don't ever want the public to see. Me, I'd rather be me. Now, the personality that you see in my videos, I'm just being the motivator. That motivator is what I like doing because it's me, it's a part of me, it's what I love doing. So it comes out in the forefront, it comes out first. So I show that first layer through my motivational videos. If you go to T.A.L.S.I.H.O, T.A.L.S.I.H.O, forgot how to spell my own company, T.A.L.S.I.H.O, T.A.L.S.I.H.O, T.A.L.S.I.H.O Productions. T.A.L.S.I.H.O is all capitals, then capital P for productions. T.A.L.S.I.H.O Productions is the YouTube channel. And then Instagram, I think it's T.A.L.S.I.H.O Team. I can't really remember right now. Sorry. So sorry. Bad host. Bad host. Woo! But the T.A.L.S.I.H.O Productions YouTube, boom, straight motivation. I'll probably go ahead and put this on there too, just to have fun with it. For entertainment purposes only. Nah, this is straight up motivation, straight up telling you how it is, straight up, like it or not, boom. I've been kicked out of Metaverse, Facebook, like 9 times under 9 different names. They don't like you motivating people too much. You hear that? Woo! Don't motivate them too much. They'll have to shut you down and suspend your doggone account. If you motivate them too much, they get angry because you're messing up their universe or their metaverse. Just did that to confuse the nanobots and the robots that automatically pause and suspend my channel when I say certain things. When I say certain things, they block me. When I do certain things, they block me. When I think certain things, they block me. They block me. When I do certain things, they block me. When I say certain things, they block me. When I think certain things, they block me. All the time. They don't want me to speak to my people. They don't want me to lead my people. They just want us to slaughter each other every minute of the day. They want us to kill each other. Sister against brother. They don't want us around unless they can control us. They want us to think their way. They want us to play their games. They don't want us to think on our own. They don't want us to speak from a throne. They want us to do what they say. They want us to stay out and play. They don't want us to think or do. Powerful sugar. S-H-I-T. They want us to think their way. They want us to speak their way. They want us to act their way every day. They want us to eat their food. They want us to each other be rude. They don't want us to unify. Not you and I. I drink water, I live my life. They want us to do what they want. Be enslaved like a stunt. They want us to never, ever succeed. They want us to be in need, as they always be in greed. They don't want us to overcome anything. What's in this daggone water? You know, sometimes, let me take off. This must be stopping my life. There we go. They probably sprayed some poisonous gas into my window to stop me from speaking, huh? They want us to think their way. They want us to speak their way. They want us to act their way. And those that refuse, those that just straight refuse, they try to figure out how to get rid of them. Yeah. They're probably thinking, well, all we have to do is get them to think our way, get them to speak our way, get them to live our way, and they will stay divided, separated, and powerless. Yeah, that's about right. If you get them to think your way, if you get them to speak your way, if you get them to do what you do and play games, you'll keep control. That's probably their thoughts. I can only imagine. They must feel like they're losing control because they're bringing all kinds of Big Macs. Did I do that? They're bringing their own education, miseducation. They provided their own lovely system so that we can play their games, abide by their rules, learn in their schools, and be just straight zombies, straight robots. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. If you were a colonizer, wouldn't you do what we see being done to us? Isn't that the plan of Babylon? Isn't that the plan of the Babylonians? Isn't that the plan of the colonizers? Isn't that the plan of those that are controlling this planet? Isn't that the plan of them, of theirs, of them and theirs? The them presenting theirs? Isn't that the plan, y'all? They must have said, you know what? Let us just go to this lovely planet and take the heck over. They're having too much fun down there. They're having too much fun on that planet Kai. Let's go change it to planet Earth. Let's go change the name and change their names. Make them forget their local names and make them name themselves after ourselves. Let them name themselves after us. The colonizers, the ones that have taken control over them. Let us go to their planet and bring chaos. Let us change the name of their planet. Let us divide them up so they can't fight correctly against us. Let's separate them into small groups. Let's separate them into politics. Let's separate them by different religions. Let's separate them by different football teams. Let's separate them on all levels. So they will always compete against each other. Let's just divide them and conquer them. All in favor? Boom. Let's go. Everybody high five. Let's go to Kai. Let's go to the earth and bring chaos. All in favor? Get on my little ship with me. Can you imagine that that is probably what they thought before they started colonizing everything and shutting everything down, shutting down our power grids, shutting down our forces, shutting down our planet, causing chaos in our galaxy, dividing us, putting the light against the dark ones against the light ones, the short ones against the tall ones against the short ones, the big ones against the thin ones, the thick ones against the slim ones, the twerkers against the regular dancers. Let us divide them. Let us divide them. Let us cause so much chaos that they will destroy each other and we'll just take over their planet. We'll just take over their country. We'll just take over their land mass. We'll just take over. Yeah. Well there, Billy Bob, that's a good idea. Let's just go there. Your name is Billy Bob. I'm sorry, I'm not against you. Yeah, Cletus. Let's just go there and take over their planet. But we won't have to work too hard because if we put them against each other, if we divide them into small little groups, they'll kill each other. If we put the Bloods against the Crips, we put MS-13 against the Latin Kings, if we put this tribe against that tribe, and we put the North against the South, the East against the West, they'll kill each other and we won't have to do anything but clean the whole planet of all of its resources. And just leave it as one big rubbish dump area. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put all kinds of garbage into their oceans, their lakes, their rivers. We'll block out their sun. We'll confuse their moon. We'll put garbage and make them put garbage all over their planet and piss Mother Earth off. That's what we'll do. We'll just make them go wild and piss each other off and piss the planet off and just start killing all the animals. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Could you imagine them just sitting there thinking this amongst themselves? Huh. What a plan. What an ingenious idea, huh? All they had to do was divide us, make us see each other differently, whoop, whoop, make us be against each other, make us war against each other, while they sit there and take over everything. They came and divided up the whole continents, divided it up. They told you there was only 7 continents when there's really doggone 20, is it 33? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah. So they didn't tell us about the other 26. Yeah, they didn't tell us about the other 26. So the other 26? Yeah. They only told us about 7. While the other 26 are under some serious military protection. Woo! He's definitely going to be off the channel now. Oh, he's definitely going to get kicked off the channel forever and ever. Huh. What a plan. What a plan. We'll just divide them into states and countries. We'll tell them that they're just states and countries. We'll tell them that they're just regions. We'll tell them that they're just borders, and they'll believe it. Not knowing that those states and countries are really just special codes for concentration camps. We'll divide them into concentration camps. I was going to say consecration. No, it's not consecration. It's concentration camps. And we'll tell them that it's states, regions, and countries. And they'll believe it. They'll be so proud they'll make their own flags. And they'll parade about it. They'll make their own flags representing their concentration camps. Countries, sorry. They'll make flags and they'll make governments and bylaws for their own concentration camps. Governments and states and regions, sorry. They'll be so proud to be different. They'll be so proud to compete against each other that they won't even see what the left hand, if I turn around, you'll see it's the left hand, and the right hand is doing. That mirror type thing. You're seeing this is left, and you're seeing this is right. But see, that's a trick in itself too. While you're looking at one thing, they've switched it and made it appear to be another. It's very sad. But many of us are so asleep we don't even see it. Oh, I'm from this state. I'm from this country. I'm so proud. I'm from the best concentration camp. Country. I'm from the best concentration camp. State. I'm from the best region. Concentration camp. Where am I from? Oh my God. If you look around and see all the armies, you look around and see all the police, you look around and see that the governments, the countries, the regions, the states, all have their security forces. You can't just march, you can't just protest. No, they'll shut that down. You can't just say what you want. No, they'll shut that down. That's why, let's do the metaverse so we can go to our homes with their eyeglasses on in the metaverse, having the time of their doggone lives. And we will program them and change their programs and reprogram them in an instant. They won't even know what hit them. They'll be so zombied out that they won't even know what's going on. They'll be even more separated if we... Yeah. When you tell the truth, well, it gets kind of crazy when you start speaking the truth. Knowing the truth will set us free. Yeah. Well, that truth gets kind of crazy. Yeah. Let me know when I'm back. Let me know when you can hear me. Yeah. Start telling the truth, they just shut you right on off. That's how they do things. Tell the truth and they'll shut you off. Shut you right on down. Yep. That's how they do it. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth. They'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Yeah. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth. And they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Yep. Tell the truth and they will shut you down. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown. Tell the truth and they'll shut you down like Charlie Brown.